It was a blistering afternoon at Denton Municipal Airport in Texas, where Joe Martinez swept the tarmac under a relentless sun. At 45, Joe was a man worn by life, his clothes patched and stained with grease, his face etched with worry. His thoughts were with his daughter, Lily, a bright 12-year-old battling a rare heart condition. The surgery she needed was far beyond his means, a constant weight on his shoulders as he pushed his broom across the dusty asphalt, dreaming of a way to save her. The hum of the airport was suddenly pierced by the roar of a private jet landing hard. A loud bang echoed as smoke poured from one of its engines, and the sleek aircraft jolted to a stop. Crew members spilled out, shouting in panic. From the jet stepped Elena Thompson, a poised woman in her early 40s, her tailored suit a stark contrast to the chaos. She was the CEO of a booming tech empire, known for her steely resolve, but now her eyes betrayed urgency. She clutched her phone, cursing the weak signal, desperate to reach someone about an urgent meeting in New York. Spotting. Joe. Elena strode over, her heels clicking against the tarmac. "Excuse me, do you know anything about jet engines?" she asked, her voice tight with stress. Joe paused, wiping sweat from his brow. "I'm no certified mechanic, ma'am, but I've tinkered with engines my whole life. I can take a look." "Please," Elena said, almost pleading. "I can't miss this meeting." Joe nodded and approached the jet, peering into the smoking engine. He spotted a loose fuel line, a fixable issue if handled with care. As he worked, Elena hovered nearby, watching his steady hands. To break the tension, Joe hummed an old tune his father taught him, a habit from tougher days. Elena's lips twitched into a faint smile, and soon they were talking. Joe let slip about Lily, the medical bills, the sleepless nights. Elena listened, her gaze softening as he spoke. After half an hour, Joe tightened the final bolt. "Try it now," he called to the pilot. The engines roared to life, steady and strong. Elena exhaled, relief washing over her. "I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Joe." "Just Joe." "Well, Joe, let me pay you for this. You've saved me." Joe shook his head. "It's my job to keep this place running. Glad I could help." Elena stared, struck by his quiet refusal. Then, on impulse, she said, "Fly with me to New York. I'd like to thank you properly, and you deserve a break." Joe blinked, floored. "Me? On a jet? I've never even flown before." "First time for everything," Elena said with a grin. "Come on, it'll be an adventure." Hesitant, Joe thought of Lily, but a call to his neighbor eased his mind. He climbed aboard, the plush interior a world away from his own. As the jet soared, Joe pressed his face to the window, awestruck by the clouds. "It's incredible up here," he murmured. "It is," Elena agreed. "I forget to notice, always chasing the next deadline." Their conversation deepened. Elena confessed how her success left her hollow, friendships sacrificed for ambition. Joe, gazing at the horizon, said simply, "My dad always told me happiness comes from giving, not getting." Elena fell silent, his words sinking in. When they landed in New York, she headed to her meeting while Joe waited in a cafe, a fish out of water among the city's rush. Hours later, Elena returned, her expression resolute. "Joe, I've decided something. I'm starting a foundation to help families with medical costs, starting with Lily's surgery." Joe's breath caught. "Elena, that's too much. I can't accept it. It's not charity," she insisted. "You saved my day, and your words saved something in me. Let me do this." Tears brimmed in Joe's eyes. "Thank you. This means everything." Back in Denton, Elena arranged top care for Lily. The surgery succeeded, and as Lily recovered, Elena visited often, bonding with the little family. Inspired, she reshaped her company, prioritizing employee welfare and community good. Joe spoke at a company event, his story rippling through the crowd, sparking acts of kindness far beyond that tarmac. Months later, Joe swept the airport again, but now with hope in his stride. His simple help had ignited a chain of compassion, proving that even across divides of wealth and status, humanity could shine through. And as Lily healed, dreaming of her first flight, the world took notice of a mechanic and a CEO who reminded them what truly mattered.